Hey man, what it is, this is Deem and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go the Cash App, $ Deem by any means. There go the PayPal, at Deem by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000 is much appreciated. Deontay Wilder was knocked out by zhileizhang, and it was sad, y'all. And this is what happens when not working on your skills. This is the results. When you don't work on your skills, this is how it backfires. Till this day, till this day, till this day, skills will always pay the bills in this sport we call boxing. No matter if you got power, no matter, you can't rely on one attribute that you possess in boxing. You need all of it. And like I said, man, I just truly believe that didn't nobody tell Deontay Wilder the truth. A lot of people spent a lot of time being fanboys of the man and not showcasing, making. I didn't like the whole it was my weight vest against Tyson Fury, the floppy glove, all this other stuff. I never liked any of that from the heavyweight division. And the one thing I did respect out of Wilder is that Wilder was the one guy that would fight everybody. That's the thing that I did admire the most about Deontay Wilder. And you gotta respect that part about him, that he fought all of them, or at least tried to. And that counts for something. But at the end of the day, in order for him to be accomplish his goals, you can't start boxing late and then really don't work on your boxing skills and just rely on your right hand. You should be working on your boxing skills more than anybody else at the heavyweight division. You should be working on your boxing skills more than anybody else at the heavyweight division because you started later than them. They've been doing this. They ain't new to this. They true to this. And nobody actually told Deontay Wilder the truth his whole career. This man has the capabilities to be a good boxer. He got the footwork. He could be bouncy. But when you never implement these things and truly work on them, this is what happens. You get laid face flat. Listen, man. This was sad to see him go out like that. Him turning his back to Zhang after Zhang caught him with that punch. Bang. Deontay Wilder, what you turn your back to him for, bro? He ain't do nothing. That's a clean. You got hit. Yes. He didn't hit you so hard you forgot where you was at. You were in the boxing match, sir. Do not turn your back to this man. And then walked away. He ran him down, hit him again, y'all. Bang. Fight over. And it's sad, man, because Deontay Wilder could have prevented a lot of this stuff. I believe if people in this camp, if YouTube channels and his fans would have been telling them the truth. Deontay Wilder, I've never been a big fan of Deontay Wilder. I've really never been a fan of nobody right now in our current generation in the heavyweight division. I haven't been a fan of any of them. If you ask me, they all subpar. To be honest, they are all subpar compared to the heavyweights of yesteryears. I don't think none of these guys now can beat damn near any of those guys then. I'm just being honest with you. I think Evander Holyfield will run through all of these guys, even though he's smaller and all of that. Mike Tyson as well. Muhammad Ali, Lennox Lewis as well. Not Riddick Bowe would give a lot of these guys problems. Larry Holmes would give all of these guys problems. I'm just saying, y'all. That's just my opinion. I think all these heavyweights would be ranked number 7th, number 8th, number 9th, number 10th if the heavyweights of yesteryears was involved. And it just upsets me because Deontay Wilder didn't have to go out like this. He's been going out like an embarrassment for like 4 years now. He been getting beat for like 4 years now. He beat the one bull that he put out. Yeah, but that was about it. Everything else has been either a draw or a L. Because when you step up in competition, it just is you lacking skills will get exposed. All Deontay Wilder can do is that right hand. He has never implemented nothing else to his game, not really getting behind that jab. He put the jab out there to set up the right hand, but he holds the jab out there. He's not even, it's just a filler. It's not even a real jab. Nah, somebody like him need to be trying to bounce around the ring. Add some Muhammad Ali type of aspects to your game, my guy. You the smaller man. Make them run into that right hand. Use your jab. Work on work into the body from a distance. Become one of the most dangerous distance fighters in the sport. He could have done that, but people not being honest with this man is not going to happen. And it didn't happen. So what he do? Start becoming flat-footed, start getting lackadaisical, start believing all of the hype, start believing everything that y'all was telling him. And now this man been going out bad for the last 3-4 years of his career. And it's just sad to me, especially a fellow brother. I'm gonna be honest with you, a fellow black man myself. I hate to see him go out like that when I know that he had more talent than that. He wasn't just a right hand. We made him just the right hand. He made himself just the right hand. You could work on these things. You can't tell me boxers can't get better. And a guy that starts later than everybody, he should be the biggest gym rat. He should eat, sleep, and poop working on footwork, working on all the other aspects of boxing that ain't got nothing to do with your punching power, man. He don't possess nothing else. And you can't tell me he couldn't have learned nothing else in all of this time frame. I don't believe that. It's either he wasn't working hard or he ain't talented enough before it, and he strictly can only do the right hand. But you got to pick one of it, though. It can't be somewhere in the middle, because it's not nowhere in the middle. Either you think the man is talented enough that he got the attributes, the size, the speed, the length, the feet, and all of that to have become a good boxer, just something he needed to work on, or you think he wasn't never that talented and he just got a right hand. And then that means that you was hyping him up too much. Then if he was just a guy that had a right hand, then it was all hype. It wasn't real, because you can't win consistently like that. It's why Josh Parker is out here getting work in the heavyweight division, and he's smaller than all of these guys because he can outbox them. Usyk, because he can outbox them. You got to have more than just power. George Foreman had more than just power. Muhammad Ali had more than just power. Just power in one punch. You're not going to beat big guys like that, especially not none that can move a little bit. You are in trouble. Usyk would knock Wilder out in about the same fashion, just as fast, 4 or 5 rounds. I don't think Deontay Wilder can beat Anthony Joshua no more. I used to be a guy that thought Deontay Wilder could beat Anthony Joshua. I no longer think that. And when boxers start talking about retiring, it scares me. And this is another example, and I'm going to make a video about Errol Spence now, because this is another example of when they start talking about retiring, you should retire now. Don't even take another fight. If it goes through your mind, you cannot be a fighter with thinking, you put it like this. You can't be a fighter thinking about the future, man. You got to stay in the present. You can't be Gervonta Davis thinking about Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney when you got Frank Martin in front of you. You will not be successful. You can't be thinking past zhileizhang and even entertaining any questions about retirement, or even letting anybody ask you about that, or you even admitting that you thinking about that before you got when you dealing with that big behemoth Chinese man that can rumble, that knows that his ring generalship is amazing. And I'm sorry I ain't talking enough about Zhang, but Zhang's not the star in this, but shout out to Zhang, because Zhang got one of the best ring generalships in boxing. And it goes to show you that if you implement footwork, you implement ring generalship, and learning how to cut the ring off at Wendella Santos, learn how to cut the ring off on somebody, you could get them hurt. He did a great job of staying patient. Fighters, this is why you stay patient. When you know that a guy is being tentative, you don't just dive at him at Wendella Santos. You don't just dive at him because you know he's being cautious and you think that he don't want no problems. No, you got to inch closer, quietly, silently, get closer to your opponent and then explode on him. And then put him in bad situations and make him even more cautious. Have him thinking even more, because guess what? That's when you land a punch like Zhang did against Deontay Wilder. You got him thinking now. He thinking now. He worried about not getting hit instead of being offensive. So Zhang deserve any title shot. Y'all want to see Zhang against anybody? I don't have no problems with seeing Zhang again. He's getting older too, so I don't want to hear they old stuff. Zhang and Deontay Wilder, I think the same age. I don't want to hear all of that stuff. No. You weren't focused. You wasn't focused before this fight. Deontay Wilder ain't been focused in a minute. And the first time that I seen something in Deontay Wilder character, when he blamed his stuff, he blamed the outfit he had on the way to the ring when he lost to Tyson Fury. Like, I don't want to hear none of that, dog. Yeah, it weighed too heavy. Then why did you put it on? You only walked from the backstage to the ring. You didn't you acting like you ran a mile in it, my guy. You didn't run a mile in these things. You tried it on before you tried it on before you ever walked down that ring walk, my guy. You definitely tried it on. So miss me with that, man. You knew how heavy it was and you chose to still wear it. We're not giving no excuses. And I've seen too many people give Deontay Wilder excuses throughout the years. And it's why the heavyweight division been trash, man. We don't see no Evander Holyfields and Muhammad Ali's no more, man. You're not going to see no guys like that because guys like that ain't going to get properly trained to be agile, to be a real boxer, to be a dancing bear. Nah, y'all. Deontay Wilder smaller than all of those guys. He should be the main one on his foot on being bouncy, implementing some of that Usyk and Lomachenko type of fighting into his game plan, man. Becoming a real boxer, honing in on your craft. This is what we call honing in on your craft, man. And when you don't do it, this is the result that you get. So you already know what this is, man. Game by any means. And I'll holla at y'all.